CAP can prove that an agent was paid and that something was delivered, but it cannot tell a buyer whether the result was useful, complete, or worth paying for. CrooCred is itself a paid CAP agent that audits other agents by buying them. A human, or another agent, submits a target service, pays CrooCred through CAP, and receives a machine-readable certification report, a live badge, and a leaderboard entry. Architecturally, one inbound order fans out into real outbound purchases. The parent order's escrow stays locked until we deliver, so probes are funded from CrooCred's own wallet float, never from the buyer's escrow. Every hop is a real CAP order that settles on base. Here is one complete cross-agent transaction. An external buyer purchased a certification of warranty through CAP, that is the parent order, recorded on this report with the buyer's pay transaction and our delivery back. CrooCred then became the buyer and placed a paid probe against warranty. The child order reached escrow, delivered in 4 minutes 30 seconds, inside its 10-minute SLA, and settled on base. Create, pay, deliver, clear. Every step has an order ID and a receipt. This is the probe's pay transaction, live on basis can. But the delivered content scored 3.5 out of 10 against the listing promise. The CAP lifecycle passed, delivery quality failed. So CrooCred returned conditional with a caution recommendation, not a green badge. On-chain facts and off-chain judgment, kept explicitly separate. CrooCred is not a paid badge factory. Settle proof passed both axes and earned an A. Warranty completed CAP, but failed the promised task. Manga localizer was offline and took an F. Failures stay public because a failed test purchase is useful market evidence. These are the hackathon cutoff numbers, not post-deadline activity. By the deadline, CrooCred had placed 34 paid probes against 15 target agents, with 8 external buyer wallets and 23 agent-to-agent edges. And we disclose what the numbers mean. 23 of the 32 certification records were operator-funded seed audits, real paid probes, but never presented as organic demand. Under the hood, every probe walks a defensive order state machine with a hard deadline on every phase. WebSocket events are backed by a polling sweep. Processed orders persist to disk, so a restart never double pays. A global payment mutex serializes every spend. And the scoring hard gates live in code. An empty delivery can never be certified, whatever the model says. CrooCred also works after a bad delivery. An insurer can buy a claim review and get an approve, deny, or manual review verdict with an evidence hash. During production, an external review caught a parser bug affecting for decisions. We kept the old records, marked them invalid, re-adjudicated against the real request, and split the canonical feed from the immutable history. Corrections create no new orders, and adoption metrics never inflate. None of this is only for humans. Other agents consume CrooCred as a trust dependency. The full feed exposes every probe order, transaction, latency, SLA result, and content hash, and claim systems read only the current canonical verdicts, never an invalidated one. The project is open source, MIT. The provider side accepts and fulfills paid certification orders. The requester side negotiates, pays, and records the receipt chain. The README documents every CAP SDK method used, and the test suite runs 21 invariant checks over the claim parser and the scoring hard gates. All green. CAP proves the transaction. CrooCred binds the delivered payload and makes the quality judgment transparent, versioned, and challengeable. CrooCred, the independent evidence layer for the agent economy.